Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Football Manager 2020. This is episode number 15. We're a couple days away from our next match. We're coming actually off a loss on the road at Cardiff City in our derby match. So, unfortunate loss there. We hit the woodwork 3 times, but otherwise it was a pretty balanced game. We really should have come away with at least a point. Harry's somebody was in to try to get him away from us as his contract was set to expire. So I got a new contract there. He only a slight increased what he was making. Selena really ticked me off here. The guy's played every other game, and I've played him every single time my assistant has recommended that he plays, and he's still ticked off about not playing. So I suppose he was slated as a regular starter, but what games do you need? You've played literally 50% of our games. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to be very assertive here. And afraid circumstances change. No, I'm not giving you. You're not going anywhere. That's final. You've literally played 50% of the games and been awful in every single one of them. So, really not pleased with that. Really, really not pleased that he's chosen to be a complete and utter douchebag. Well, this is not good. So, Vanderhorn's hurt with a bruised shin. It's not much. It's just, a day. Kalulu has been out sick. He missed the last game, so Surge played. Now Surge is hurt. It's all minor stuff, just a few days away. But, not good timing on that one. Okay, so Rodon and then Hoban moving in because Vanderhorn's got a bruised shin. And then Byers in for Selena. I very much prefer Byers now that Selena has pulled this. He's going to rot. And Routledge is going to start. Good timing for that. Good timing. Oh, and we're favorites. Oh, that's nice. Not sure about that one now. It's a huge match. This is a team we're 1 point behind. So behind the scenes, there's been plenty of movement with loans, under 18s moving on. But no major moves yet. Still. After this game, we'll take a look at some other things. There's also a few moves that have taken place. And actually, I suppose there is one major move. We have 7 players going out. And here's the big one. Not even showing up on there. But heading out at the end of the season with a pre-signed contract that will begin in July when this contract runs its course. Vanderhorn. Vanderhorn will be gone at the end of the season. And that is very unfortunate as he is our second best player on the entire team. And he's gone with literally nothing coming back. Whew, nice. I already praised him last week, though, and I already criticized him last week, so nice to see that they both changed literally nothing. our other tactic is starting to get up there a little bit. Which is important because without focusing on it, trying to get it up there. Okay, Warren. That's all loan offers, so it's okay. Surge, Hoban, both good to go. This is a big match, and we're stuck with Routledge in there, who isn't terrible, but isn't great, and Hoban. At least we're strong the rest of the way. Jack Evans just got a promotion to the senior team, playing really well at the U23s. And apparently my assistant felt that he was good enough to immediately get onto the bench. I really like to bounce back. Let's see. Aha! We're going to go passionate. Let's get back at these guys, which got a number of players fired up. We'll take that. Big crowd for the match today. And it's in the rain. Good possession here from Wigan to start. Oh, we have not been able to take the ball off them at all. Bidwell heads that one away, though. Quick note here in the early stages of this game. Hopefully they don't score while I'm talking through this one. I have a new series. Nice clearance from Longstaff. Borja doesn't turn it over, luckily. Nearly gave it away. Roberts got to it well. Roberts, nice cross there. Longstaff with the half volley. That was nice. Anyway, I'm starting a new series, a second series for Football Manager 2020. That was close. Apparently it's out for a corner. I guess Woodman... I suppose Woodman cleared that away. It looked like it just went over. And yet this was just terrible. Who's my number 24 that literally was just taking a nap on that play? Is that... I suppose I'll have to see numbers. Oh! Wow, just bang that one off the crossbar. That's 4 in 2 games. There's our guy, too. It's Bidwell. So Bidwell just gave away that goal. That was an easy clearance for him. Should have been an easy clearance for him. Anyway, I'm starting a second series for Football Manager 2020. The first episode should have been posted by now, though at the time that I'm filming this, it has not been edited and rendered and posted yet. It's a special challenge series. It's going to go at a very different pace than this one. A lot of vacation time for the manager as we push through many, many years. There's a nice turnover. There's a real chance. Routledge sets up Borja, and screw that guy. I need a replacement so bad. I need to get him sold and spend whatever money I can on literally any replacement. Here he is again, one-on-one with the keeper, and he misses that one by a freaking mile. I'm really beginning to despise him as he creates a nice turnover here, but he misses the chance. He had Routledge set up for a tap-in. If he kept to that near post and draws out the goalkeeper off the line, at least to a few inches past the post, all he has to do is lay the ball off for Routledge, and it's a freaking tap-in for him. And instead, he takes the shot himself and misses by a mile. Moore was offside. That's disallowed. Okay, they got that right. He was definitely behind the defense. Ooh, Wow, that was way closer than I thought it was. Good reaction from him, actually. And we really lucked out there. I'm actually not so sure he was offside. Anyway, the series, the challenge, it's using a different database, a modded database available on the Steam Workshop that extends England all the way down to the 10th tier, making it playable all the way down to the 10th tier. We're going to take a 10th tier team and set up a special scenario. First off, let me yell at my team. Quite aggressively, too. Nothing assertive about this one. There we go. Byers does not react. Routledge does not react. Awesome. I mean, not awesome. Anyway, the scenario, first part is the difficulty. We're going to pile on some difficulty. One part of that, obviously, starting from the 10th tier. Second part of that is it's the worst team ever. Every single player that I have left, I cut the roster down to 17. Every single player left begins with an attribute rating of 1 in every last category. As Routledge goes close there, I think he couldn't decide between a pass to Bastion and the shot. And ultimately got caught in between. I think he was wanting to pass, but Bastion wasn't in a great position. Didn't adjust to the far post like he should have. And then he did what he had to do. Anyway, so every player, attributes are 1. The coach and only staff member, myself, every attribute, a 1. So we're going to take the worst team ever. The team that has never even seen a soccer ball, let alone played with one. Never even seen a sport, let alone played one. Have never even walked at a brisk pace once in their life. So total couch potatoes that one day all just decided they're going to take up a sport. Semi-professionally. So that's the difficulty part of the challenge. Also, the team reputation, a 1. The audience, the fan level, a 1. Right? It's... Oh, Routledge! That was a great play by Bidwell, by the way. And a great cross in the first place. Routledge really messes up that chance, and it is the 80th minute already. Wow, where has the time gone in this one? I have no other options other than Peterson. 6.3 for Bastion. Yeah, let's give Peterson a chance here. I really hate you, and I hate you. I had hope for Selena, but he's been bad all season long. I was hoping he would develop in time and become a central part of this team, but he's just not going anywhere. Let's give Jack Evans his debut. Matt Grimes has been awesome. So here's what I'm going to do. Carroll or Evans? No. I said we're going to give Evans a chance. He's got decent tackling. Let's do this. We're going to take out Longstaff, who's been poor, and we're going to swap Grimes and Evans. So we're going to push up Grimes, give him a chance. He's got a good rating. He's having a good day. See if he can make something happen. And I suppose that's going to do it. We need to go very attacking, and we need to... Peterson! Offside. Wow. We get the tying goal immediately, and then lose it. Grimes! Routledge! What? Can we take that back? Let's not demand more. But okay. That's gonna freak them out a little bit. Woo! was close. That was so close. We're going to stay attacking here and see if we can pull something off, but time's up. It's probably the last ball. Oh, wow, Sterling's offside. Come on now. There it is. There's the call. There's the game. 13 shots to 25, and we salvage a late draw. I'll take it. That was not a very good game against a really good team. I'm going to say that was a good comeback, though. They need a pat on the back after that one. That was a good comeback. Grimes with the assist and 9 key passes. Nice. I have not been able to praise you for a while. Just 1 point in the last 2. That's not good for us. We slipped to 8th place, but we're only 1 point out of 5th with the team that we just drew, to where we both got 1 point. They stay 5th. We slipped from 6th to 8th in that derby, and Stoke a point up. Lowest we've been in a while. Got Stoke next, so a chance to bounce back. Tyler Warren, 21-year-old center back. Yeah, sure. I don't have time to look through these in close detail. That's one thing about doing these, is every once in a while you kind of just rush things. You don't know quite what you're doing and how it's going to benefit you or hurt you, and you just kind of deal. Kalulu's back. It's been tough having our top goal scorer out for the last 2 matches when you're forced to play the player that you just cannot wait to get rid of. I would look in here. Yeah, Vanderhoorn going to Shakhtar. He's learning the language right now. And Harry's contract rejected. He's staying with us. It was Bologna who came along, tried to take him away. Let's see here. Scouting department. What can we do? We're not looking for multiple games in this episode. We are now looking at what sort of moves can we make. Vidra, possible replacement, but at 11 million, that's not happening. Noel, 29-year-old center back, not a chance. These guys aren't good enough. 26-year-old center back, let's keep scouting. Thibaut. Looking like the top guy. Boy, oh boy, he can play 3 positions fairly comfortably. Could squeeze in a 4th. At just 24. Max Kilman looking like a top target at the moment. Highly regarded by my scouts. Has plenty of potential. Could play left or center back. Not great right now, but he's got good pace. And that's definitely something that I've been after. Definitely been after. But as a fringe player at 22 who's not about to develop a whole lot more, though he'll develop some. Salary would be low. Last I saw this, the estimated cost was nothing. We'll see if we can get a nothing. At that low of a salary, this is a player I'd like to have. He's definitely a step up from the other guys that we've brought in recently, especially on the potential side. That gives us some good value, even if we just turn around and sell him in the end. So we're going to try and make an offer for nothing. and we'll just see how that goes. Definitely some other guys, but the lone ones, short list, very short list. Mavropanos, he's got some pace. Oh, maybe we have our guy finally. Jumping reach, stamina. Do we finally have somebody ready to step in? Loan interest is unknown, but it says that we've got a chance at getting him. Rodon, though, has improved so much. He's a little more complete than Rodon at this point, and just slightly slower. How does he compare with Vanderhorn, who might be losing out on his role slightly? Same pace, better physicality, better mental, better aerially, just slightly worse defending. Very similar player. I'm actually now excited. Let's see if we can bring him in on a loan. He is listed. He's only making $9,000 a week. Definitely up for that. Keep him in his preferred position, of course. Oh, Vidro might be available on loan. Could be a step up from the others we're looking at. How does he compare with Surge? Because Surge is basically the guy he would replace in the grand scheme of things. Similar player, a little bit quicker, a little better vision, a little better technically. Could also play similar to Selena. So really, we're not talking about somebody who's going to do a whole lot. But if we get rid of Bastion, bringing him in on loan might not be a bad option. Max Killman news. We'll see. We don't know that they're going to go for it. Loan offers for Warren. Next up, Stoke City on the road. We've got Middlesbrough for the 4th round of the FA Cup. We are playing at home. They are second place. So that's a little tricky. La Liga, Real Madrid, 2-point lead over Barcelona. Valencia, just 1 point back after 20 matches played. Atletico on 37 points. We've got Man City with a clear advantage in the Premier League over United. And then Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Liverpool are the big six. Liverpool really lagging behind. Relegation zone. A little surprised that Brighton's there. Okay, bids rejected. What about additional causes like percentage of profit? They want the full They want the full 300,000, or just about, anyway. And no. He's got some potential, but he's not worth that. Offer is accepted. Manahorn back in. Rodon moving back over to his spot. Lundstrom, Longstaff switching again. And Kalulu back in. We're back to a top squad. That's good, as it has been a struggle, of course, recently. Okay, Jefferson, Montero. So we'll stand out. Rodon, well suited. Possession, see, feel good story. Sure. More stuff going on in the transfer area. Of course, some of that's coming from us. So as we approach that next game, maybe we do end up getting to it. Wow, that's so low. I haven't seen anything like that all season. Are we down a little bit? Feels like we are. It's taken them such a long time to learn our secondary tactic. Declan John. Just a tight crow and he'll be okay. Anyway, so the challenge, right, is 10th tier, worst team ever. Here's where we have a chance in it and how it's a very long-term project, meaning a lot of vacation time and move through quickly. One more part to that challenge. Youth players only. I will not sign a single player from another team, period. So it's all homegrown youth talent. Naming the club Youth Factory FC. Another reason why we're going in-house, the advantage, right, to go with the trade-off here. Perfect facilities. The best. 20s across the board. So youth recruiting, 20. Youth training, coaching, a 20. Our training facilities, a 20. So there is plenty of potential to make it all the way to the Premier League. We've got some help to get there, but it's going to be a long, slow, hard road to make that happen. I've already recorded a couple episodes and having a lot of fun. So be sure to check that series out. It is known as my FM20 Zero to Hero series starring the Youth Factory. Ralston, yeah, not great. Remy, not great. Okay, we'll go scout you and you. Thibaut, one of the top players available to us. You're there for potential. Decisions are good. Acceleration's good. Yeah, let's scout some more. We've almost got everything on this guy. Good passing, free kick taking, good vision. Alright, well, it looks like we have made it to this match, and I've got enough time to get through it, so we will. I initially planned on to, just kind of thought we were behind on time, but looky there. Good relationship amongst the guys on top, in the back. I'd love to see them get some relationships out there somewhere, but that's okay. Nice to have the actual first team back. And let's see here. Column. Go out there, pull off the upset. And the pat on the back that you can do it. Worked pretty well. Now let's get straight into the game. Right. Stoke City kickoff. And Bidwell immediately clears that one out just a few seconds into the match. Good interception by Longstaff there. And nice ball ahead. Kalulu already beats his man. He's got a real chance. Oh, that one's blocked. He went far post at that last moment. If he went near post, that shot gets through. Maybe it goes in, maybe it doesn't. But he decided to go far post where the keeper, gave a little more space. Oof, Longstaff. That's the free header there, and he sends it over the bar. Oof, ouch. That was golden chance for Stoke on that one. Vanderhorn out to Roberts. That was a really bad ball from Vanderhorn. That was on him. Roberts made every effort to try to get to that ball. He got a touch on it, but then it was immediately taken off. Please do better. That was a better ball that time. Lundstrom over the top. Borja should have gotten there, but he kind of froze. That was a strange one. Oh, good pressure. Tebo making a good play on that one. Roberts. Nice block. Oh, it gets through. Oh, no! Ryan Woods with the goal. Woodman got a piece, but he pushed it off the bar, and it went in. So we've hit the bar 4 times in our last 2 matches. One little touch on the bar there, and it's a goal. How have we been so unlucky that the last 5 touches on the bar, 4 out of 5 go out, and 4 out of 5 were mine. And of those 5 touches, the goals are 1 to our opponents, in this case Stoke, and 0 to us. Borja, golden opportunity. Not an easy play, but free volley like that, he was wide open. Grimes, terrible corner kick that time. Another corner. A lot of corners early in this match. Oh! Cleared off the line, finally. Post doing the job. I've cleared a lot of balls off the post, so I'm surprised that we do such a poor job clearing those off the post. But that time it's cleared off the line and out, and we stay 1 behind. Guys are a bit anxious. Let's see if we can encourage them. Nice ball movement here, but Borja bashing gives it away. Go figure. Rodon intercepts. Bidwell. Back to Rodon. Over the top to Kalulu. Really good ball, and Kalulu, I don't think he's shooting there. I think he's line driving that one at Borja Bastion's head. But it doesn't connect. It goes out of bounds. 1-0, and yes, the players were fired up by the encouragement, so that did work for them. We're actually in this game. We're just trailing. That's the problem here. Appreciate their efforts. Keep doing what you're doing. Unlucky. There you go. Everybody's fired up. Because we have been unlucky. Especially after what I was talking about with the balls off the bars. Borja does not move into position at all. He stays... Ooh, what? Wow. I thought he defended that just fine. He blocks the ball. The man falls over. Pulls a Raheem Sterling. Just like, oh, you were breathing near me. Down I go. Shows a lot of players that do that, but it was just the name I thought of recently because I remember a game about a week ago where he did that multiple times while bullying everybody the rest of the time. Disallowed, offside. I think that was in Dye who was... The ball bounced off of... Oh, it was the original ball in the first place? So I thought it was maybe the guy who's standing right next to the goalkeeper interfering. The obstruction causing the offside call to be triggered, but no. Lundstrom, nice turnover. Roberts back to Vanderhoorn. Vanderhoorn back up to Roberts. Roberts again lays it off. This ball from Vanderhoorn gets easily picked off. Borja. Kalulu sends that through. Borja Bashin for the 1,000,001 times. Should have done better. Kicks it straight at the keeper. Every single shot he takes, and by every shot, I mean at least 99% over the last few months of the season. So not literally, but figuratively. Every shot he takes is straight at the keeper. Vanderhoorn, good tackle that time. And goes back and recovers himself. Byers, good interception. Longstaff over the top to no one. Bit too much on that ball. There! Boyle, Bashin, Kalulu! Score is level! 1-1. What a play there. And Borja Bashin finally does something. Mostly, though, the biggest thing he did was not being selfish and lays that ball off instantly to Kalulu, who, as we see on the replay, bangs it off the bar and in. So, 2 touches on the bar in a row go in, and finally, one of them goes our way. Borja, oh, you had Roberts on the overlap, but there's Bidwell on the other side. Was that the keeper who pushed it out, or was that the bar? It's really hard to tell which. Grimes keeps not beating the first man over and over and over again on the zone that literally everybody is playing. Let's go with a little praise here. And yes, they're fired up. Nice. Final minutes. Subs available. Thinking about it. Just not sure where to go. Kalulu. Bidwell. Good chance here on the overlap. Lays it off for Longstaff. Byers gave it away. Now that Selena is doing what he's doing, I am... Oof. Lucky Woodman was there to pick that up. I'm now thinking about trying to do something about that position because Byers isn't developing, which is ridiculous with all the time he's getting. And Selena, absolute garbage. Both of them are high potential guys, but mediocre quality right now. They've both been poor. They do very, very little for this team. And because they're not developing as a result, and because they're arguing with each other over who should be in, I think I am definitely ready to see him out and move somebody else into that position, even if it's like pushing up Longstaff and somebody else playing center mid. That could be a thing. That could definitely be a thing. In fact, I'm curious to see. Let's bring in Peterson now, and let's swap you with Longstaff. Let's see what Longstaff does with 10 minutes. We're going to go defensive. Try to see out the game. We are on the road after all. Come on now. Whew. We forced the tougher pass, and it got there, but it forced a tougher shot, and he missed it. Oh! Offside. Ryan Woods nearly gets his second. The initial play was onside and good, but here it's the rebound that Woods is offside for. The tap in. Jake Butland still playing for Stoke. And we do come away with a point. Hard-earned point. I've got to give them... Well done for proving them wrong. Good result. Take that. and they're happy with it. So another point, 2 points from the last 3 matches. Not good on that sense, but we haven't lost much ground. For one thing, we've actually caught up to Wigan. Soak, just a point ahead of us. 2 of those games, right? Promotion playoff teams. Tough matches. So not bad in that sense. We hold firm with Derby, West Brom, Middlesbrough, Brentford all a little bit further away, Leeds a little bit further away. We're 10 points behind them now, but we're still in a good position. Fulham is a ways back. They're 8 points down. Bristol City, Derby are very close. Really tight battle in the league right now with 29 matches played. That's going to do it for this episode on Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button if you feel like it. Maybe you like the moves we've got going on transfer-wise. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.